Okay, so I'm going to show you how to reorganize a media partition where the media has been poorly managed. The idea here is that you don't want to have more than 30 folders in an MXF directory, and you don't want to have more than 5,000 files in each of those folders. So let's look at our little test partition that I set up here. In here there's 42 folders, and each one has a different amount of MXFs in it. And we want to get this into the least amount of folders possible with the file count not exceeding 5,000. So I have a couple scripts that help with this. The first one is a move command that moves all of the MXFs into one directory. So what I like to do is create a folder on the root called move, and then open up your terminal. Drag the Avid MediaFiles directory into the terminal, and you're going to copy this directory location into the source of the script. So just replace that section. Then drag your destination directory, copy it, and paste over here. Very important to get the spacing right between each of these lines. Once you've got the source and destination directory, now you have to pick the file type that you're trying to move. In this case, we want all the MXF files. If this were an OMF folder, you'd want to do WAV files and AIF files. So let's open up the terminal, start a new window. Just to show you how this works, I'll keep my focus on this move window and paste it. All the MXFs are now moving into this folder. And this is much quicker than doing it in the Finder. As we can see, got 1,200 so far. You'll know this is done when the terminal window gives you the command prompt back. Okay, so we got 5,369 files. So that means this should really have been 2 folders, not 42. So what I'd like to do is get info on this and see if there's anything left. This one's still 1.7 gigs, so something's still left in there, but it could be the database files that we don't need anymore. So I like to use easy find. Drag Avid Media into there and search for .mdb. Make sure that's all that it is, and then just delete them, destroy. Okay, and also PMR. It's already down to 36 megs, so it's more than likely just going to be the database files. And let's see what we get. Give it a minute to refresh. It's there, 29 kilobytes. So there can't be anything in there anymore. So we can get rid of all these old folders. Okay, now in here, we want to get these down to folders by 5,000. Now, in certain circumstances, you'll have way more than just 5,000 files. You might have 100,000 files. So I have a special script for this. It's this wacky looking thing here. So you just go into the terminal, type cd space, drag the folder that you're going to modify into it, and hit enter. And then run this script and just let it do its magic. It doesn't look like it, especially if there's a lot of files in it, it won't look like it's doing anything, but I promise you it is. Just let it run until it finishes. You can already see the files starting to disappear here. On a bigger job, you won't see these files disappear too quickly. It could take up to like 10 minutes before you see a change just because there's so much going on. But it will do it and it will finish. It's never not. Okay, there you go. There's the 2 folders. So this one should have 4,998 in it. And the reason for that is once it's done scanning, you'll have 2 more files in there for the databases. That'll equal 5,000. And then this will have the remainder, whatever's left over. So let's put these back in here. Now all you have to do is name these based on a terminal that exists on your Nexis. Maybe do multiple machines. Scan them. Let them finish scanning, and then rename them to something that can't be scanned anymore. I usually do something like this if it were sound effects, you know. And then you're done. Those folders can't be scanned anymore, and they're locked off forever.